What's up, everybody? I'm Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time to do a Taurus deep dive. I know that it is late at the time that I am going live for this, but I wanted to get the first round done for my zodiacs. I know a lot of y'all have been waiting for Taurus and Gemini. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. If you're here during the live, of course, thumbs up and click the live chat button. Interact with me wherever the chat pops up on your device. And of course, everybody, thank you so much for being here, for watching me, for your likes, shares, subscribes, for just being you. Okay, let's get into it. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, 7th house of Venus. Taurus is... We're going to do a deep dive. We're going to go past, present, future for the issues that have been going on mainly within my collective. We're going to do a deep dive. We're going to go into your energy, their energy, your energies together, kind of get an idea of what's going on. Okay, energetic. In the past 3 months, Taurus, thank you. Oh, you gave me 2 cards. Okay. In regards to this person in regards to you in the past 3 months. Okay. Damn, Taurus. Now, you may not resonate with this side. You may resonate with the other side. It's a general, okay? The energies together in the past 3 months. What is your energies together? Damn, give me 2 more. Okay. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, any sign, but I got strong Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, strong Aries, Leo, Sag, strong Cancer, possibly Pisces, okay? What I am seeing here is that your energy, Taurus, is telling me that you may be overly possessive. I don't want to say overly possessive. Pissed off, angry, frustrated. Yeah. There we go. And a lot of you may have been very defensive. Okay. You're still frustrated. What I am feeling here is you're still frustrated in the last 3 months, but that energy is calming. Okay. With the moon reversed, you're basically telling me that you're tired of the lies, deception. You're kind of coming out of hiding, or you're ready to come out of hiding. So in the last 3 months, in regards to this person, your energy is settling down. So I don't know if there were lies, there were deception. I don't know who it was that did it. But, you know, you may have blocked this person. This person may have blocked you. But energetically, you're basically telling me that you're calming down. Okay. You're also giving me a sense that you're not willing to express how you feel. Because you're still a little frustrated. I get it. This person is clearly pissed off and angry at you. This person is the Queen of Wands reversed. This person is very angry with you. I don't know if this person is furious. You're both telling me you're pissed off at each other. You may be hiding it a little better than the other person. Let's just put that way. Taurus, you're telling me that you're hiding it a little better energetically than the other person. Okay, we are going to get clarifiers on this, by the way, as we move through this. Damn. Your energy together is very, very detached. Quite cold if you are talking. If you are talking to each other, it's going to be very cold, very detached, very... This is what has to happen. This is what has to happen. This is what happened. Nothing fluffy, nothing happy, nothing bunny. Nothing fluffy, happy, or loving about this communication. It's very straightforward. It's no bullshit. It's straight to the point. It's straight, incisive. It's like precision. I only say exactly what I need to say when I need to say it, and that's it, because there's no investment here. There's no investment here, Taurus, between the two of you. Give me just a sec. Let me get my peach tea, yo. I am in no hurry. Okay? And just don't even pay attention to the lipstick. Or the tea stains. So, you're telling me energetically that neither one of you are investing in this. And that it's very precise. The communication is very cold. Very precise. That is all. How about the current energy? Let's move on. The current energy for Taurus and this person. You're being challenged. You're challenged. Your emotions, you're being challenged. And oh, God dang. Energy together. All right. So, again, we have a couple strong energies on here. We have Cancer, we have Leo, and we have Aquarius, okay? But any sign. Your challenge currently is actually your emotions. So I told you before, in the last couple months, you're letting down your guard. You're still frustrated or pissed off. Yes, this person is very angry. Like, I wouldn't step to this person. It's very precise. Your conversation or your communication is very cold. And it's very precise. Okay, like, I don't want to have to talk to you unless I got to. This is a partnership that if you're living in the same house, you are avoiding each other at all costs. Like, you ain't showering together. You're probably sleeping on the couch to avoid one another. You're not eating dinner together. You will make every excuse to avoid each other in this kind of energy. I will only talk to you when it is necessary. Is it about the kids? Is it about the bills? What is it? What do you need? That's it. That's it. That's this energy, Taurus. For some of you, there could have been a third party involved. I don't know whose side that was on. That it doesn't necessarily mean it's another person, although it could have been. And if I'm going to be honest, this person that you're dealing with, you may have put this person as a third party. You may have been hiding that for some of you. And again, if you don't reflect or resonate with this person's energy may be your energy. That's not for everybody, but that's for somebody. Okay. I do feel, thanks, Spirit. The train is talking. Midnight train. Almost midnight train. But it can sometimes be work, overwhelmed at work. It could be pulled in many different directions. Okay. Whatever has happened here, it looks like there may have been a detachment, a separation, or a severing of ties at some point in the last couple months. And in your current energy, you're telling me that you're challenged. You're being challenged by your emotions, because what's happening is, as you're letting your guard down, as you're becoming, how do I say this? If you were angry at this person at some point, because this person clearly is, and you were at some point, or you still are to a degree, if you start letting that anger kind of flow out of you, you're kind of calming your energy, you're kind of flowing out, you're coming into or realizing you're realizing certain things, you're coming into some sort of awareness, some things are coming to light for you, or some things have come to light for you. And as you're realizing this, your energy is kind of coming down, calming down. So you're going from really pissed off and angry to you're settling. Okay, you're still a little angry. You're still a little frustrated. Oh, and if you could think about you could go back up a little bit. So you're kind of you've been at the pissed off degrees of shit, the angry shit, and now you're coming more into your emotions. Your emotions are being illuminated for you now. Now that you're no longer angry, Taurus, you're getting into the emotions of it. Because what do we do when we're pissed off? When somebody hurts us or something happens, we typically get pissed off and angry, right? And what's up, everybody in shadows? How y'all doing? Thumbs up and all that stuff. Come talk to me in chat if you're a Taurus or if you're cross watching for Taurus. Tell me if this is resonating for you. So what happens is when Taurus are bulls, so you're bullheaded, you want to fight. You see red, you want to get pissed off, you want to get angry, you get frustrated, you stay there for quite some time. Jealousy and possessiveness can tend to be some of your darker shadow shit. So you're facing some shadows, or you're doing some shadow work, and things are being illuminated for you. And now the challenge for you in the current energy is you're in your emotions now. You're letting down that anger and that aggression, and you're coming into and settling into your emotions. And that doesn't feel great for a Taurus. It doesn't feel great for any damn body, but it's a challenge right now for you, because you're trying to figure out, what do you do? What do I do with this? How do I feel about this? Do I miss this person? Do I regret some of the things? Do I have remorse? Do I grieve? You're in that flow of energy right now. That's what your energy is telling me. Let's and we'll get clarity on that in a minute. This person, oh man. This person has the Strength card in reverse. So this person is, man, they were recently in the last couple months, they were extremely pissed off. When I see the Strength is, they're not necessarily giving compassion to you. It doesn't feel like they're giving to you in some way. They're holding back their energy, possibly, for some of them. The energy that I feel coming off of this is, they may be in the process of trying to do some of their own work, because they're trying to control their anger, to be honest with you. I think that they're trying to control their anger or their aggression. And that is very similar to what you're trying to do. And both of your energies here currently are, and I didn't even see it, is the Star, which is healing. And this is deep healing. This is an emotional healing. So this person is trying to do the same exact thing that you're doing. This person is in the process of trying to heal something. They're trying to temper and balance. They're trying to calm their aggression, their anger, their frustrations, because they apparently have been. Okay. So your energies together are speaking of healing. Now, I'm not sure if that is healing together. So some of you may be in this relationship. Okay. Some of you may be married, or in a long-term commitment. And this is kind of like the energy of, man, y'all had a big ass fight. Neither one of you wanted to deal with either one of you. You didn't want to deal with each other. And now in the energy, it's like you're trying to figure out whether or not to repair it, or whether or not to move forward in it. But I think this healing is your own personal healing. We'll get into that in just a sec. Let's go ahead and start pulling on this past energy. Man, y'all were mad. Oof. Y'all were mad at each other. Let's see. Why is your energy the Seven of Wands and the... Get my hair caught up in my cards. Sorry, y'all. Why is this here, where you're angry at each other? Why is your energy this? Okay. So you are dropping into your emotions. Okay. Some of you felt like you were manipulated by somebody. Some of you may have manipulated another person. Okay. But what you weren't doing is communicating with each other. You weren't wanting to anything to resurface this with this person. Like I told you, cold, detached, and cut off. Maybe some of you were living together and just avoiding each other at all costs. And some of you, this is a separation. You're not together. And to be honest with you, you're telling me here that you're you're dropping into your emotions. You're in the last couple months, you started to let your guard down. You may have unblocked this person if they were blocked. Maybe you feel like you are a little frustrated and pissed off still, but you're more in the moon or the shadow energy where you're starting to touch those memories. And a lot of this could have been you're starting to calm your energy because you're starting to remember. Okay, maybe you got into your emotions because you started thinking about this person, or started feeling the love or remembering the love that you shared with this person. Okay, which is, it's really sweet, and it kind of softens your energy. That's what your energy is saying. You started reminiscing about this person. You started remembering the past with this person. Maybe you grew up with this person, have children with this person. You share cups with this person. So there was love at some point with this person. So you started reminiscing, and that's what allowed you to soften up your energy. So that's why you're dropping into your challenge currently as your emotions, because no, you weren't communicating this to this person. Maybe you weren't communicating with this person at all. You may not have been wanting to have sex with this person, because when we're pissed off at somebody, what are we going to do? We're going to hold back the passion most of the time. Okay. You're angry, you're avoiding, you're not wanting to share those cups nor the sex. Okay. The passion, your fire with the person you're pissed off with. Okay. So you're going to hold back. This can also symbolize that you're not interested in communicating or rekindling, but you're remembering things about the relationship, which are allowing you to soften your energy for yourself in regards to this person, to drop your guard, to lower your defenses, to not be so frustrated and angry as you were possibly prior to the last 3 months for some of you. So the challenge here is understandable. You're softening your energy. Okay. And Taurus, that's good. You're softening your energy. That's great. Why is this person the Queen of Wands reversed? That's the angry bitch, male or female. There could have been a third party situation. Okay. For some of you, I'm seeing some signs that either you put this person as a third party, or this person had another person. You would already have known that. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. So play it however it fits. This person is very pissed off. This person is basically, what is Fred saying to me? I don't know how that's going to fit here, but I'm going to say it anyway. This person is wild with reckless abandon. This person will go off on anybody that tries to disturb their peace. This person is furious. This person is angry, maybe a little resentful, possibly a little bitter. A lot of bitter, a lot of angry, a lot of resentful. But this person is protecting their peace. Maybe they're protecting their home. Maybe they're protecting their money. Maybe they're trying to protect their relationship. I don't know what the fuck happened here, but this is their energy where they're saying, I am my own champion here. I fight my own battles. I stand my ground, and I defend myself at all costs, because this person knows their worth. This person may be a mother or a father. This person may run a business. They may run a household. This person is stability and worth and nurturing. And this person is basically saying, I'm standing my ground at all costs. This person has put their defenses up towards you because they're protecting their worth, something that they feel is worth something to them. Now, this could have been another person. This could have been their relationship. This could have been their children, their money, whatever. Okay. But when I see the Queen of Pentacles, that's somebody that's stable and secure, and they ain't gonna let nobody mess with that. So again, you may resonate more with the center line than you do with the previous line, okay? With the outlier. This may not feel right to you. This may feel right to you. Whatevs. This could have been a situation where, for some of you, I'm just getting this, where this person, I really don't feel that, though. This is really strange, and I'm going to put it in here. And if you don't resonate, you don't resonate. If you do, give me a thumbs up and drop it in the comments or tell me over here in chat. This is like an offset kind of strange message, but this is almost as if for select few where this person was in a long-term relationship or married already, and y'all may have had some sort of thing on the side, and this person ultimately chose their partner, their spouse. Okay, somebody here is clearly protecting themselves or their family or whatever. It's really strange. The energy, I can't really explain it. It's almost as if some of you Tauruses, maybe. Again, if it don't resonate, don't take it. Don't make it fit. But it's almost as if some of you were going after somebody's husband or wife. And yeah, you may have had some encounters or some interaction, maybe even some sexual interludes, whatever. But then this person ultimately chose their spouse, okay? Or the person that they were in prior to you coming in, because I don't see any investment here. Whatever. That's for a select few of you. For select few of you. Sorry. Thirsty. But they're protecting themselves at all costs. So let's drop into what's going on for you currently. Currently, you're working, focusing more on your work, and trying to avoid the emotions. That's what I am seeing for my Tauruses. You're trying to work on yourself, or you're trying to work. No, you're trying to make a name for yourself or trying to be successful here. I don't think that you're on the same page with this person. You're probably not even talking to this person. Maybe you're not even focusing on a new relationship right now, okay? But I do see that underneath, you're trying to stay busy. You're trying to make a name for yourself. You're trying to move forward victoriously. I see this in the energy where your energy is saying, I'm ready to push forward. I'm ready to move forward. Some of you may be moving. But the energy is, I want to move forward. I want to avoid the feelings. So that's the challenge, is you're trying to avoid the feelings in the now by staying so busy. Let me look at this energy in the past 3 months. Yeah, there's no movement. There's no commitment. There's no movement. Total stagnancy, total stall, not going anywhere. Nowhere. and going, and maybe a lot of, damn, yeah, very cold, very detached, not going anywhere, no commitment, lack of loyalty, lack of trust, lack of movement, not going anywhere. That's where that is. Okay, so here in this energy is you're not wanting to face your emotions. You're not wanting to deal with how you feel. That's not a Taurus. But that's okay. None of us like to feel that way. And we don't really like missing somebody, or we don't really like feeling remorse or grief. And some of you, I'm not seeing signs of transition into the afterlife. So I'm seeing it's a grieving or or a missing of this person because of the Six of Cups that are there. Even though you may not be talking or presenting this person with any kind of offer, you're still thinking about this person. And you don't want to. You don't want to feel it. I get it. You had emotions for this person. You had a lot of love for this person. There was love shared. There was reciprocated love at some point, Taurus. But you're telling me that, can I do, just give me something to do. I don't want to look at this. I don't even feel it. I don't want to. How many do you, give me a thumbs up if that's you. Just give me a thumbs up. That's all I need. Let me know it's you. Just tell me. Yeah, you felt like this was gonna go the distance. There were shared cups, and there was a lot of shared cups. There were maybe children involved. There was a lot of them. The emotions were shared on both sides, and it was big. It was big love. You both were happy together, and that's why you don't want to feel it. That's why you don't want to feel it, because then you'll remember the shared feelings and the happy times, and you're already reminiscing about it and feeling it. You don't want to continue to do it. But I'm going to say that by law of attraction, if you try to avoid it, it's going to come back stronger. If you try to avoid it, it comes back stronger. If you just sit with it and cry it out, and you're trying to work it out, you're trying not to focus on it. I get it. Some of you, you're workhorses by nature. You like to focus and work and do and put your hands on things and get things done. Okay? Creative projects, stuff like that. Some of you are trying to successfully get past this without having to go to the depths of the Five of Cups, but it's lingering. It's there. It's lingering. But it's a process, and it may take some of you time to grieve. And some of you are just so damn busy, or you want to say so busy, that you don't even have to feel it. At some point, the sooner the better. Let me put it that way. The sooner you face the shadows, and the sooner you face the depths of those emotions, the quicker they get done, the quicker they move past. But everybody deals with their emotions and their grief differently. So I'm just telling you as a friend, breathe through it. Try not to avoid it, because if you avoid it, you take it into a future relationship. Okay? It continues on down the line. So don't avoid it to the point where it continues down with you in this relationship in the future, or in other relationships. Okay? Why is this strength in reverse here, this person? Because this person is trying to tame their energy. There is a sense of deep healing for both of you. Okay? You're in the process of, you don't want to face your emotions, so that's going to be longer for you to heal. It's going to take longer for you to heal, but you're getting there slowly. It's a process. You're getting there. Okay? This person was pissed. This person was mad. And so this person is in the process of trying to tame the beast within. And maybe even some sort of controlling behavior or temper. They had a temper or some sort of behavior that it didn't that behavior or that temper. They're trying to temper their behavior or temper their anger. Thank you, Fred. And they're trying to rebuild. And I don't know if they're trying to rebuild themselves or if they're in the energy of wanting to reconcile. So we'll see this. What is this rebuild? They are wanting to reconcile. Okay. This is a person who may have blocked their heart. They may have had a choice between two people. For some of them, you would know that. This person doesn't want to argue. They didn't necessarily want to have to stand their ground either, but sometimes when we do things, you know, everybody's character is different, and how they respond or react is different. But this person is telling me that they want to rebuild. So if you were married or in a long-term relationship, this person is telling me that they want, it's almost as if they want to get back on track. Is that what you're saying to me? For some reason, the energy that I'm feeling from this connection is, for some of you, it was a one-sided relationship. Somebody felt that things were one-sided. Why is this heading in this direction? You're both heading into the unknown. And I'm trying to figure out what this energy is I'm feeling. Give me a sec. They're in the process of rebuilding. And I think it's rebuilding themselves since everything happened here. So you're both doing personal healing here. Okay. This person, I think that you're both headed in a different direction. I think that you're both headed in the current energy towards the unknown, which is the right direction for you. You're wanting to be successful moving forward. They're wanting to offer their love in a different direction. Okay. They are in the process of rebuilding after, maybe this is with this person or in their life and their finances. This person is telling me that they're headed in a different direction than you, and they're headed towards their 10 of Cups, their happily ever after, to a new relationship. I don't know how many times that this may not be for everybody, but it's for most of you. Okay. We'll see what the energy is shared between you two, but I wanted to get clarity on that, because when the horses are riding it, when you're heading in a certain direction, you're telling me that your energies are not coming together. You're both heading into the future away from this connection. Okay. I don't necessarily like that, but the fact of the matter is this person is in the process of rebuilding themselves to the point where they're ready to open themselves back up to love. You know, for some of you, yes, this person may have an apology to give or may want to express something heartfelt to you, but we'll see here with your shared energies. Your shared energies, you're both saying that you're doing deep healing, and I think that is the best thing for you both to do after the anger, resentment, frustration, holding back, defensiveness, blocking, cold, detached, lack of trust, lack of loyalty. There's been a lot of bullshit happen here just within the last couple months. So I don't know what y'all have gone through, but we'll keep going. New deck. Okay. So what are your energies telling me together with the star? We already know that's deep healing, and that can sometimes mean that you're both trying to manifest something new. Sometimes it can mean that there is a healing or a blending of emotions together that allow you to move forward or evolve together. What's up, Angel Wings? How you doing, babe? So the star is basically, it's a great sign. It's a great card to have. You're both trying to get into some sort of alignment. Yes. Okay. You're both reminiscing about each other. You're both thinking about each other. Yes, there's possibly a soul bond here, but if not, you're not into that sort of thing. This is reminiscing. Okay. You may have children together. You may have known each other for since childhood. You've known each other for a long time, but I see that you're both thinking about each other. You're both thinking about the shared cups. So you're in your head, you're in your heart space thinking about each other. You're telling me you are here, and now you're both sharing. This is actually healing. Okay? You're both trying to get into alignment. Some of you may be going through a divorce currently, or you may have gone through a divorce, or you may be trying to finalize a divorce. That's for some of you, not all of you. Some of you have been in a separation. Okay, you were with somebody, it was a thing, and you separated for a while. Okay, but you're both telling me here that you're reminiscing or you're thinking about each other. And that is actually helping you to heal, even though you don't realize it. This person has a lust or a desire for you. Yes. There is a lot of wands out here that tells me that there is a passion shared between the both of you. There has been a passion shared between the both of you. And you're trying to both, if things were unjust at some point, you're trying to bring that energy correct for yourself. There was an imbalance here, and the energy is trying to correct itself. So you're doing the healing. You're doing the healing, and they're doing the healing, but I think that it's separately. Some of you may be with this person, you may be living with this person and stuff, and this is going to be a process of healing over weeks, possibly months, where you're doing sweet things for each other, starting to recover the balance. You're starting to recover the ground that you've lost between each other. Okay. Some of you may be still holding back, but you're trying to get to a point where you're emotionally satisfied within yourself. But some of you may be holding back from each other because of ego. Okay, you're allowing your ego to run things, although you're reminiscing about each other, you're thinking about each other, possibly, some of you may be doing sweet things to each other, and there's a possible return to this connection for some of you. With cautiousness, there is a possible brief encounter or a possible return. I'm not seeing it as a big reconciliation thing, but some of you, this person does want to reconcile, or at least offer some sort of like an apology, or maybe even a sincere offer of love. Okay, but I am seeing so many cups here, which is great. Excuse me. Now we've got Scorpio and Libra on this. Sorry. Wipe my lipstick off so it doesn't get on my forehead. Okay. Some of you will have a reconciliation or a return, but it will be brief. Some of you, this is almost an energy of, I need to say something to make something right, or I need to correct something here. Okay. That is what I am seeing. You're trying to, or some of you will be getting some sort of communication. Some of you may be, again, some of you may be getting divorces, but there is something being brought correct in the energy, which is great. Okay. Let's see what your energy looks like. Damn, Taurus. Moving forward. Your energy moving forward. I do like that both of you are healing. Regardless of whether or not you're together or not, I can't tell what you're doing in the 3D. I can tell what your energies are expressing to me. This person's energy is they're trying to tame the beast within. And some of you, yes, they do want to reconcile. There's a select few of you where the person wants to reconcile and they want to offer a sincere love offer. Okay. Some of you, this person is rebuilding and trying to get to a point where they can express love to someone else, open up their heart space. And others of you, they're in the process of trying to rebuild and being prepared to offer their heart elsewhere down the line, into the future. And you're still working on addressing those emotions that you don't want to touch. You don't want to miss this person, but you're already thinking about them. You don't want to have regrets and remorse or grieve this person. Okay, whatever. You're trying not to focus on it. Okay. It's a process. I do see balance trying to be brought correct, or the energy is showing me that balance is trying to correct itself. Karma and balance, the energy is trying to be brought correct, and the emotions are here. Loving emotions, sincere emotions, reciprocated emotions, and the emotions of satisfaction of self for both parties. That's beautiful energy. To be able to reminisce about the past, or to, share love with each other, show each other that you care, give each other little gifts, or, it's almost as if you're married or you're in a long-term relationship and you've been avoiding each other for a long ass time. And then it's just like, one day you wake up and you're just like, I don't want to be pissed off at you anymore, and you just start bringing the person little gifts, or, making their coffee in the morning, or cooking them breakfast when you've been a bitch to them for the last, 2-3 months, something like that. That's very cute. Okay. You're starting to share those emotions again. You're both reminiscing or thinking about the love that you've shared. Moving forward. You could be making some sort of decision, huh? That's Gemini energy. That's the Lovers reversed. There's going to be some sort of change. Holy hell. There's going to be a shift. Over the next couple months, there's going to be an energetic shift that happens. and it's going to be a quick shift. I don't know what's going to happen. It may happen for each of you individually. It may happen for your connection. Okay. What's up, everybody in the shadows? How y'all doing? Thumbs up. Come over here and say hey to me in chat. We doing this. Taurus, your energy is here. There's going to be movement. There may be moving involved for some of you. For some of you, or for some of them, there's going to be some swift energetic changes. We're about to enter eclipse season. We're currently still riding on the Aries full moon energy for the next week and a half-ish. At the time I'm doing this reading, and Mercury has gone direct. So there's a lot of energetics, but we have like 6 other planets, maybe 7, that are in retrograde. At the end of October, there will be one more. So between 6 and 8 retrograde planets. So until January, it's going to be a lot of energetic shifts. Let's put it that way. Let's find out what this big ass choice of yours is. Maybe you were the one that had a choice of lovers. Maybe you were the one that put this person in a third party. Some of you could have been like dating other people, open relationship or dating other people, because the Seven of Wands can simply say that, you know, you're online dating or you have options. Okay. But you're not really giving it to anybody, or you're not really wanting to, or you made a decision on somebody. Okay. That's for some of you. So here and you're getting a lot of eyes on you for some of you. Some of you may know this person from work. Some of you may have some sort of, like, your deal with this person at work, or you have something to do with them. And I would understand if you work with this person or you see them at work in some way, the energy is like, you don't want a motherfucker to see you sad. You don't want somebody to see you down, or especially if things aren't working out with this person. So it's like, the energy I understand is the challenge is you don't want anybody to see you sweat. I don't want anybody to see me upset. You're not going to see me upset. That's kind of like what Taurus's energy is fuck you. I'm going to do me, and I'm going to work, and ain't nobody going to see me hurting underneath all this bullshit. Like, I'm the magician behind the curtain. I'm the man behind the curtain, man or woman. And you just going at it. And some of you may, have a lot of attention in the energy, because this is somebody who gets some attention. So you may be getting a lot of attention from people around you. Okay. You may be getting accolades at work, maybe focusing on that kind of thing, or just focusing on enjoying getting attention. Okay. Whatever. But there's a major decision coming into the next 3 months that is telling me, it's not going to be an easy choice for you to make. The Lovers in reverse says that you have made a major decision. That can sometimes mean between two people, but there's not two people on this card. But it simply says that there's a major decision that has been made. In tarot, the Lovers isn't always a sexual relationship. It's not always twin flames. It's not always soulmates. It can be that there's a choice between lovers, that there's a choice between partners, that there's a choice between something. Choice between jobs, choice between, someone and a career that takes you across the United States or to another country or something. You understand? It's major decisions, because it's major arcana, which says there has to be a choice made. And you're telling me you're making a choice here. Big one. What is this? I got to know. Could be involving a Gemini for some of you. You may have Gemini in your chart. Damn. Y'all are cute. Y'all are cute. Y'all are absolutely fucking cute. Let me tell you something. Y'all are cute. You could be dealing with a Sag, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or Scorpio. We have Scorpio energy twice on this, okay? And then there's Leo and Aquarius and Cancer. There's all kind of people in here. And then it's everybody, but we got Libra on here too. You're cute. You're both cute. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you are making a major decision. You are following some sort of calling. Okay? You are following some sort of calling, and yes, this could be a return. This could be that you call them or you return. Okay? Whatever. But you're making a judgment. You're making a final decision, a major choice in regards to this connection. Y'all are both cute because you're both carrying a Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. You're both carrying the Ten of Wands. The struggle bus, the overwhelm, the struggle. Okay? You're both telling me in the energy in the next 3 months, you're both I'm going to pull a clarifier on this. There's some more clarifiers on this, but your energy is very cute. It's because here your energy is, your, damn, y'all, the energy is so fucking weird. It's very rare that I see this, but this is quite possibly a twin flame that you're dealing with. And that's just for those of you that absolutely know for a fact that this is your twin flame. This is quite possibly a twin flame connection, because in this energy in the last 3 months, you're both angry. You're both angry at each other. You're both frustrated and angry. Then you're both in the current energy. Right now, current energy is that you're both individually healing, and you're both individually thinking about each other, which is actually healing to you individually. And it's bringing some sort of balance or energy correctness to this dynamic. It sounds crazy, but if you're a twin flame, you'll understand it's mirroring. You're both doing the same thing at the same time or right behind each other. It's pretty fucking cool. And then in the future, you're both telling me that you're both in the Ten of Wands energy. We'll get clarifiers on this, and we'll see what the energy shifts into. Their energy for explaining this Ten of Wands. Now, this Ten of Wands is heading towards you, so we'll see. Okay, so they're the star reversed. We have Aquarius again on this. Okay, this could be an Aquarius again. They're not hopeful. And I think that that's because they're either not following their intuition in regards to this, or there hasn't really been much communication or much happening in this connection. Okay. This person may be in the process of still doing some rebuilding or some deep healing. Okay. Yeah. So I don't see that this person may be, again, not wanting to heal this connection and staying with, this is for some of you, and this is absolutely, and I got 444 on the screen. Son of a gun. Okay. If you're married to this person, then y'all going to have a rough ass couple months ahead. Okay. Because this person is kind of struggling here with their communication and their healing. Some of them may be under the weather health wise. So, I mean, you'll be there to assist them, of course, if you're married to them, more than likely. But this person may be overwhelmed and overworked and trying to do a lot or have a lot of things going on in their life where they're not even focused on this connection. Okay, there may not even be much communication. And your energy is kind of like you're in the same energy, like you're struggling or you're overwhelmed and you're overworked as well. But there's a decision that you are making a final decision, and I don't know what you're telling me here. So let's go a little bit deep. Let's dig a little deeper. What is this judgment? What is this judgment? Like, you are making a decision, and that decision is not to communicate or not to move forward in this. And I think most of you are going to be walking away from this. You again, excuse me, that overwhelm, maybe you just going to work and working even harder, you know, getting ready to put down the burdens here. Okay. You're making some sort of final decision. And that final decision within the next couple months is not to communicate. Again, you're going back to the Ace of Wands reverse. You're not wanting to rekindle. You're not wanting to communicate. You're not wanting to restart this or reignite this. It's too much of a struggle. You're making this decision for some of you that you're not interested. Okay. I think some of you are making that decision because you're ready to move on, and you're in that energy now. And again, if that is your case and you decide to move on from this person, because some of you will, Aries, Taurus energy, I think you're more focused on building your own empire, standing your own ground. I don't think that you're going to be interested in a reconciliation, okay? Because you are in, excuse me, the present moment, moving into this energy. You're pulling in, excuse me, a very strong and powerful part of yourself that says, I am making a very wise and firm decision for myself. And it may be hard for me to make this decision, but I'm going to do what is necessary for me to move forward in my life. And some of you, it could be focusing on your finances and building a new house and building an empire for yourself and making a name for yourself. I just don't like the energy where you're avoiding your emotions about this person. So be mindful of that. That's very important to take care of now and in the future, that you address those emotions. You don't hide them. You don't push them down. You don't swallow them, regardless of what you choose to do moving forward. Okay? Because you don't want to take that energy into another relationship. All right? But for the time being, at least over the next 3 months, it looks like you are, in regards to this person, you may not like having to make the big decision. You may not like having to make such a firm decision, you know. I don't know how many times you've went around a time or two with this person. How many times did y'all try and work these things out? But in this energy, I feel very much like if you were with this person and married to this person already and living together, there's a healing that's happening currently and you guys will progress. You know, there's stability here. Okay. With the Emperor energy, there is stability there. So I wouldn't worry about that. It may take you some time to work through some shit. For those of you that are going through a divorce right now with this person, yeah, it's tying up those loose ends, you know, and doing the healing that you need to do individually and for your family, and moving forward, it looks like it's going to continue to do that. Okay. It may take this person a little more time, to do their healing. Excuse me. I really don't feel like you're talking very much to this person. And if you are, it's shit. I don't see that it's horrible. I just don't feel like you're saying much, if at all. Bare minimum. So, what is their energy? And if this is somebody that you have severed ties with, you're both currently doing the healing and you're both in the energy of moving forward. Some of you may not want to have to let this person go, but I don't really see you wanting to engage in this. Okay. This person is, we've got Capricorn on this now. This person is in the process of doing some healing. This person may have been in recovery. They may have been going through some sort of, they had some sort of fears, toxic beliefs, limiting beliefs, some sort of toxic behavior. Some of them, it could have been addictions to drugs, sex, alcohol, whatever, you know, even obsessive overthinking. Okay. And this person is in the process of trying to manifest something new. I feel like this person is possibly going to, they're going to stand their ground in regards to this. That's what they have done. And I feel like they're in the process currently of rebuilding themselves and being ready to present their love cup in a different direction. Although I love the fact that you both do care about each other and you both care about actually being happy for yourselves in the current energy. And that is what's healing you and bringing the energy between the two of you correct. Okay. Even if you're not together, that's a beautiful energy. Doesn't necessarily mean that you got to be together. In the 3D, I don't know if you're together or not. Some of you may be. Some of you may not be. But you are in the current energy about caring about each other, remembering the good stuff, remembering the love. That's very important. And loving yourselves enough to do your own individual healing. Setting the energy correct. Some of you may be getting or giving some sort of apologies or, you know, those sorts of things, which is great. But I do see that the energy moving into the next 3 months is going to be a little different. Okay. I think that most of my Tauruses are focusing on themselves and their own stability in life and moving on. And I feel like this person is as well. They're still doing some sort of healing on a deep level, some sort of toxicity or some sort of deep fears. Again, some of them, it may have been some sort of addictions, but that's not for all of you. And they're in the process of manifesting something new. But I don't see much communication, if any, happening between the both of you. And I do see that this person is still, they're determined to rebuild. And I feel that's themselves. Select few of you, this person may try and reconcile with you, but that's a select few of you. Select few of you. Again, we have Gemini and Virgo on this, Capricorn and Scorpio now. We have Aries and Taurus on here. Scorpio again. Scorpio, a lot of Scorpio. A lot of Scorpio. Good Lord. So, your energies together moving into the next 3 months. We'll wrap this up. This is an energy of the Six of Pentacles reverse, where neither one of you are giving and taking. It's either going to be one-sided or you're not sharing and being generous with one another. That's what that tells me. Okay. Okay. I feel that you both are single, or at least you're single. All right. I don't see a connection happening here. But I don't see there being much movement forward away from one another either. It's kind of crazy, but the energy that I'm feeling is that it's stagnant energy. There may be some communication. If this person hasn't communicated, this person may be communicating. I told you here in the current energy within the next couple weeks, it feels like there may be a return. Okay, there may be a potential coming together or a short-term connection, maybe trying to be friends, being co-parents, working things out, that kind of thing. Apologies or making something correct here. Okay. You are more focused on your damn money or your stability in your life for yourself. Okay. That is your decision. And I don't feel like you're ready to recommit yourself to this person or spark this back up in whatever way that means. Okay. And some of you are wanting to invest in this, but some of you know that the best thing for you to do is to move away from this person. That's not for all of you. That's for some of you. This person is, some of you do have a person that is, it's a very select few of you, but you have a person that is going to try to rebuild with you. Like they're going to be very persistent And for those of you that are not wanting that, I think it might piss you off. But the energy, whatever you're doing, whatever choice you make, is going to be different for each one of you. Your energy in the future, in the next 3 months, is basically saying, I'm not really going anywhere. There's no action being taken. There's no movement, but there's no giving to the situation either. So the fuck y'all doing? I don't know. This person is in the process of... Okay. So you're in the process of healing over the next 3 months. Some of you are going to be communicating with this person. Some of you are not. Some of you are going to be watching this person. Some of you are not. Some of the persons are watching you. But there's options and different things. And a lot of you are just kind of hanging on to this energy. Your energies are hanging on. So I'm not really sure what you're doing here. It's definitely shadow work. Time to focus on yourself. Time to focus on your self-worth, and do your healing. Okay. What I am not seeing is you actually doing the healing. I see a progression, but it stops here and you're more focused on something else. And I think for most of you, it's on actually work and trying to stay busy. Okay. And again, make sure you're doing your healing work and you're really looking at your emotions and how you feel before you try and, but you're standing your ground. I feel like you're making a final decision, even though you may not want to, that you're going to focus on yourself, your own stability, and you're not going to be focusing on this person. Where this person is focusing on rebuilding themselves and trying to create something new. And for some of you, the person is going to try to get back with you like multiple times. And I see you standing your ground. But your energies aren't moving. Your energies aren't moving away from each other. I don't see you learning a lesson or some certain lessons that you need to in order to progress forward or to move forward with this person or in another relationship. And that's because you're avoiding your emotions. I do believe, but that's just me talking and listening to the tarot and all that shit. But it is definitely like you're holding on to, or your energies are still connected, even though you're not giving to the situation. Some of you may or may not have somebody else that you're giving to. That's not seen here. That's not felt here in the energy. But regardless, I don't feel like this person is in the process of trying to gain some sort of, where you're both learning something here. Before you can make a decision to move forward, it's almost as if your energies are like, hold on, don't move just yet. Whether or not you're dealing with each other still or talking, I don't know. But it is definitely a time to deal with your healing, to focus on your healing. Don't forget that shadow work that you're trying to bury. You got to deal with those emotions, okay? So you're both dealing with some indecision. You both may be having some sexy times and stuff like that, but together, for some of you, you may be having some trysts here and there, some romantic encounters or whatevs. Some of you are communicating, but very shallow. It's very shallow communication. There's no deep healing together. There's no deep healing together. That's what I don't like. There is a need to heal self and focus on self-worth. I see that you're both individually doing that here in the current energy, but moving further, some of you have a person that is doing that. And they're doing it pretty hardcore. And I see you making some big, big decisions in your life. And maybe that's for a new job or starting a new business, and you're just not focused on the emotions of this connection, okay? And it's about your own 3D reality decisions. Okay. It's cute though that you're both like in the Ten of Wands energy. You're both in the healing energy individually, and you're both pissed the fuck off energetically. So, yeah, you could possibly be dealing with a twin flame for some of you, but I'm not seeing any kind of fucking union coming together. That's for damn sure. Unless you get back together here in this energy. If you, there is a possibility for some of you to reconcile in the current energy, which could potentially be, 2 to 4 weeks. And then over the next 3 months beyond that, if you do reconcile, there is going to be a lot of work needed to heal this connection. Because I don't know how long you've been apart. I don't know how long there's been separation or anger. I do see a lot of love, and I see that those emotions are helping to heal yourselves, helping balance the energy. And yes, there could be some balanced communication. But moving forward is where the real work happens, right? If you do decide to reconcile and you both get on the same page, there has to be focus on healing these connections. And some of you are going to have a time doing that, and some of you are not even going to bother. Okay? But that's what I got for you, Taurus. That's what I'm getting here. And I think that that may be a little vague. But it is possible for reuniting here. Some of you, again, you may be getting divorced here. But it is all... And actually, to be totally honest with you, this actually looks like a divorce reading to me. It's a total separation reading. Like you were either getting divorced and totally separated. And you're both dealing with some pissed off, angry shit. You're both doing the healing necessary to sever ties and totally separate cleanly. Bring the balance correct. And then you're both like off on your own journeys from there, but still tied to each other. So may have to still co-parent or still communicate because of kids, or you got certain assets or certain family members or friends that you still interact with. So that's like very minimal tie energetically to each other, but not really bonding on any kind of heartfelt, heart-centered energy at all. So that's why I said some of you may reconcile, but it will be very select few of you. Okay? But there's work to do coming. There's work to do. And it's all, you got to reconnect your heart space. You got to communicate on a heart-centered level. You got to be authentic with each other. Because you're tough as nails over here. Your energy is like, I'll go all in. Or I'm busy working on me. I'm going all in on myself. And then this person is energetically going within self to do the work. You're like, I'm working out. I'm working on me. I'm doing shit. And their energy is inward, working on me. And they got the Tower and the Devil in reverse. The Tower and the Devil in reverse, and the Star in reverse. So this person has gone through something major. And they're in the process of recovering. So take it easy on each other, damn. And if you are going through a divorce, I'm sorry to hear that, or separation. But I do see that you're doing it with love and compassion, and that you are truly taking time for yourselves to heal yourselves. Just, Taurus, don't forget, there's an underlying 5 of Cups that you're challenged with right now. If that becomes a problem and it festers, it can become a problem in future relationships, or even in this one. So remember to address that. Okay? Don't hide it. If you feel something for somebody, be honest about it with yourself. Fuck anybody else. How you feel about somebody and how you feel is yours. And it's okay to express it. It's okay to feel it. It's okay to feel your emotions and address those emotions. Even if you don't like how it feels, don't avoid them, because that's when shit happens. That's when you become aggressive. That's been when you do guard and protect your heart to the point where you don't want to deal with anybody or anything. Fuck love. I don't want to deal with it. Fuck love. I'm going after work. Fuck. I am just going hardcore in on building me, and I'm not worried about anything new. I'm not worried about connecting with anybody. It's because you're bitter and you're hurt. And if you don't address that, that will fester. And I don't want that to happen to my Tauruses, okay? Address it. This person apparently is. They're deep involved in it, okay? Them's the words, them's the messages. That's what I got for you. I am Feather. Check out my description box, please. Remember, I absolutely love, I'm having a problem with my mouse right now. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. If you would like a private reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below the video. That's been your deep dive here, Taurus. I hope that you gained some sort of information from it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. And don't forget to give me that thumbs up